Rain and snow into the Midwest, and then to the Northeast. And then to the Northeast.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, that is a proper introduction to you tonight.
And that's why we have a weather impact alert in effect here for central and northeastern Pennsylvania. Those icy conditions that are currently in the Midwest now headed towards Indiana, Ohio, even southwestern Pennsylvania, starting to see some freezing rain. And that's headed right towards us, and it's going to impact your morning commute. That's why we're issuing the weather impact alert. We're not trying to scare you or make you afraid of what's to come. We just want to make sure you're prepared for what's to come, to take some extra time in the morning when you're driving, or if you're going out to your car, make sure you have some extra time to de-ice your windshield. This could create a layer of ice on your windshield and on your car, maybe a little bit difficult opening your car door tomorrow morning as a result of this wintry mix. And it's on its way between 2 a.m. and 9 a.m. So right in the middle of your morning commute will be when this sloppy mess of wintry precipitation will be falling. We have a winter weather advisory in effect for the whole region, and just to the west of State College, an ice storm warning where more than a ½ inch of ice could accumulate. I think for parts of central Pennsylvania, through Clinton, like Cumming, even down through Union and Snyder counties, there could be more than a ¼ inch of ice, and that can also cause for some treacherous travel. Now, here are the temperatures. This is really the main story, right? We have temperatures in the teens up in the northeastern parts of Pennsylvania, but out through central Pennsylvania into the Susquehanna Valley at the freezing mark. So that warmer air already starting to work its way in and causing some changeover to raindrops instead of snowflakes. And in northeastern Pennsylvania, where the entire layer of atmosphere is below 32 degrees, it'll fall in the form of snow, at least in the beginning. So here are your weather headlines. Thursday morning, that wintry mix will arrive. Slick roads will be definitely a concern during the commute. And then into the afternoon, temperatures really do rise above the freezing mark, so any glaze that occurs will end up melting past noontime. So that's at least good. This is an impact that is contained primarily for the beginning half of your Thursday. And for the last half of your Thursday, we're just talking clouds. So we have just a few flurries right now through central Pennsylvania and out through the Poconos. Some freezing rain already starting to fall out in our southwestern corner of the Commonwealth near Pittsburgh. Here's a closer look at those flurries down through parts of Carbon and Monroe counties. This is just a teaser to what's to come. We're going to have a really big burst of snow as this system moves towards us, and those temperatures definitely cold enough to support snow, especially in northeastern Pennsylvania. You saw those 10s, 11s near Storuca. So Wayne County, this will start off in the form of snow, but for those of you in central Pennsylvania where it's already at the freezing mark, this is a precipitation that can freeze on contact on those surfaces that are cold enough. And notice this warm front. It's going to inch its way slowly towards the north and east, and warmer air will start to inject itself a little bit higher than the surface. Look at these temperatures projected over the next 18 hours or so. It won't get above the freezing mark here at the surface until after 11 o'clock. Now, remember, if there's air that's warmer above us here, it can cause those flakes to change to drops. And then once they hit the surface that's below 32 degrees, it can freeze, and that's the risk of freezing rain. So here's future clouds on radar. Will be overcast tonight until around 3 o'clock. First few flakes turning to drops in central Pennsylvania around 3 o'clock. Look at this burst of snow for northeastern Pennsylvania, where temperatures are definitely cold enough to support it. We could easily pick up 1, 2, 2.5 inches of snow for those of you in Wayne County, Pike County, up through Susquehanna County, before changing it over to freezing rain. Widespread freezing rain possible for central Pennsylvania around 5:30, changing it over to freezing rain in eastern Pennsylvania by 8, and starting to dry out for central Pennsylvania by 9, 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock, we're done with it completely, and just the clouds hang on until around 9 or 10, and then we clear the clouds out. So here are your ice accumulations. Possibly more than a ¼ inch out in central Pennsylvania for our valley cities, 1/10 of an inch. Now, what does that accumulate to? What does that mean? A light glaze that can cause some slick spots on roads, some icing on power lines and trees, but a ¼ inch could be problematic for you. We're talking about coated windshields in cars, dangerous drives, and maybe even some isolated power outages. There are the accumulations as far as snowfall. More than 2 inches possible there in our northeastern corner. Out in central Pennsylvania, I really don't expect much of accumulations at all. There's a look at your 7-day forecast. Looking past this storm, of course, we have the weather impact alert in effect for Thursday morning. Friday looks great, just cool and breezy. Saturday and Sunday, we almost have a repeat of tonight into tomorrow. We could have another wintry mix into Sunday morning. So if you're going to do any grocery shopping or errands, maybe go to church, Another possible light glaze on roadways and sidewalks. Just take things easy. This is the time of year we see these wintry mix events. We just got to be prepared for them. There's no bad weather. There's just bad preparation.
Well put. We've certainly been forewarned about this one.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Jeremy.
You got it.